I'd love to hear you talk about the role that technology has played in your shows. Certainly visual effects have advanced over the course of your shows as you've been writing and developing them. So how much does that play in the creation of the show, and how far you can push the limits as you write and produce?
I think that's a huge factor, certainly in The Strain. One of the reasons I decided to pursue the show was an opportunity to collaborate with Guillermo del Toro, who I think is unparalleled as a visual storyteller and an amazing creature creator. And to pull our show off, it's a really elaborate combination of physical effects, practical effects, and visual effects. And so the vampires that you see on our show really are this amalgam of all three of those elements, and we wouldn't be able to do it without the advances in visual effects. And what's happening is the cost and the ability to do them for television, the gap between what you can do for movies and what you can do for television is narrowing. And in fact, our visual effects house is the same one that does the visual effects for Guillermo's movies. So they're simultaneously this year been working on The Strain and Crimson Peak. And it would actually, I think, shock you to see some of the dailies, because they look so lame when you see just an actor, just kind of like sticking his tongue out and, miming something, and then when you see it and it's all layered and finished, it actually is effective. And it's just, it would not have been possible to make this show 5 years ago without the advances in technology.
What about the rest of you? Have you incorporated visual effects in your shows?
Yeah, on our show, I think something they did that was a great move, I think it was in season 2, they actually bought all the VFX equipment and made our VFX team in-house. So that has I've been on the shows where you get into a situation because of a limited budget, you find yourself having to pick and choose between the visual effects shot that you wanted. If your budget was $75,000 or whatever, and you're like, well, I'll take that $7,500 shot, but I'll lose this one, and you're always compromising. On our show, because the VFX team is they're part of the crew, we can get R&D going with them really, really early, and they're just other guys on the clock, and they're phenomenal, and it allows us to do well over 1,000 shots. They're really terrific. So that was a move that Supernatural made. I think it was back in season 2. They brought it all in-house. They spent that money.